took place on the 11th of April 2024 after a brief illness. At the age of 72. Senate also notes that Onu was born on the 1st December 1951 to the family of Eze David Abba Onu in Amata Oburu, Ohozor local government area of the then Eastern region, later Imo State, then Abia State, and now Ebonyi State, Nigeria. Further notes that he started his education at Izi High School in Abakaliki, now the Ebonyi State capital, and obtained grade 1 with distinction in his West African School Certificate examination. He also sat for the high school examination at College of Immaculate Conception, CIC, Enugu, graduating as the overall best student. He proceeded to the University of Lagos and graduated with a first-class degree in chemical engineering in 1976. Aware that after his graduation from the University of Lagos, Ogbonnaya Onu became a teacher at St. Augustine Seminary, Ezambo, Ebonyi State. After the completion of his doctoral studies at the University of California, Berkeley, Onu became a lecturer at the Department of Chemical Engineering at the University of Port Harcourt, and later became the pioneer head of the same department. He also served as the acting dean of the Faculty of Engineering and was also elected as a member of the governing council of the same university. Also aware that Ogbonnaya Onu started his political career as an aspirant for a senatorial seat in the old Imo State on the platform of the National Party of Nigeria, NPN. He contested for the position of governor of Abia State in 1991 under the umbrella of the National Republican Convention and won. He was sworn in as the first executive governor of the state in January 1992. Further aware that in 1999, he was the presidential flag bearer of the All People's Party, but relinquished the position to Olufalaye after a merger of his party with the Alliance for Democracy, who lost to Olusegun Obasanjo of the PDP. He was the National Party Chairman of All Nigerian People's Party in 2010. Recalls that he was the Minister of Science, Technology and Innovation of Nigeria in the last regime from November 2015 until his resignation in 2022. Also recalls that in 2013, he and his party, AMPP, successfully merged with Action Congress of Nigeria, Congress for Progressive Change, CPC, Democratic People's Party, DPP, and some members of the All Progressive Grand Alliance to form the All Progressive Congress, APC. Further recalls that the late 72-year-old former minister contested for the presidential primary of All the Progressive Congress, APC, during the 2023 general election, but lost to the President Bola Tinubu. Notes also that he was a certified member of Council for the Regulation of Engineering in Nigeria, a fellow of the Nigerian Academy of Engineering, fellow of the Nigerian Society of Chemical Engineers. In October 2022, a Nigerian National Honor of Commander of the Order of the Niger, CON, was conferred on him by President Muhammad Buhari. Concludes that we shall miss his amiable personality, brilliance, wisdom, and honesty. He was one of our very best. We are, however, comforted with the fact he lived a decent and impactful life and served God and humanity with all his might. And further regrets that his demise is a great loss to the family, to the people and the government of Ebonyi State in particular, and Nigeria in general. Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, accordingly, Senate resolves to observe a mini silence in his honor. Number two, urge the federal government to immortalize him. And finally, send a delegation to condole with the family, the government, and people of Ebonyi State. I so submit.
Well, I feel fulfilled that people were able to see the way I saw him, because he was a man of the people, an icon of sort, a man of integrity, capacity. He was filled with ebullient intellectual capacity, and he was a universal man, a democrat, all over the world. Could give kudos to him for what he stood for. So I was satisfied that yesterday that everybody was seeing him the way I saw him. Which means I was right in all that I said concerning him.
I distinguished, you may not be aware, but yesterday it unfolded that without the late icon, perhaps there wouldn't have been APC, because he broke out the peace that will release the document for the party to emerge. So, how further did you see Ogbonnaya Onu?
You see, God uses instruments to cause effect to the existence of anything. He was a willing instrument that God used. He used a willing tool that God used to bring about APC. If not him, it could have been any other person. What he did were his ideas, his concept about what he had in mind for Nigeria to become a better person through the instrumentality of the party. So his concept was perfect, and through God's message, it came to be.